look your killer in the eye.
I'm nothing to play with.
You ain't no savage.
I ain't lying.
For all of the best live battle rap content, follow URL TV and watch for free.
Now, moving forward, and I appreciate you breaking that down and, you know, allowing the fans to understand what you were going through. Now, today, back to the Saga that we used to know and back to the Saga that we're used to seeing. Right. You was in your bag today, you know what I'm saying? And you were in your bag against a dope franchise.
Fire franchise.
You know what I'm saying? He seemed to switch his game up a little bit. Yeah. He wasn't just gun barring to death. He actually came with angles.
I did. Like, he came with history towards certain bucks. I'm like, and he came with them heavy punches like he usually does. It's one of them guys, bro. I feel like now that he's switching up what's on the game plan for him. You know what I'm saying? It was something special. It was something different. Like, he really set the tone for a new franchise to be afraid of.
Facts.
He not just gonna punch you to death. Yeah. Nah.
And I swear, I like this franchise. I was like, your franchise, you supposed to keep doing that all three.
I told him, like, yo, wherever you at for me, stay in that pocket for everybody else. But just keep on honing that, because you're gonna get to a space where people gonna be afraid to take you. People gonna have to hide behind status to not want to take a franchise battle because of it. Nah, bro, he a little, in their hearts they gonna know, like, he gonna get me out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm able to say that I stood in front of that kind of franchise. Me personally, I feel like I left victorious. But at the same time,
you got the fan votes. You definitely got the fan votes.
I didn't even get to see that. What was the? I didn't even get to see the
it was about like, it was I think 60 to 40% or something like that. So it was still a little close.
It was very close.
But the fans definitely gave it to you.
Shout out to everybody, man.
We were outside watching it. We definitely felt like you got it as well. But it was definitely a dope battle. It wasn't like, you know.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
I tried to give y'all my franchise, the tool.
Yo,
you know what
I thought that right there was a moment in the battle where we're like, oh, Saga's in that bag.
Ask questions later and shoot first. You know what I'm saying?
That was dope. That was
Watching,
dope.
like, people forget. Like, I could study people and, like, and try to tool. Okay, I got it.
Did this battle rebuild that confidence that you needed, though, moving forward? Because
absolutely,
I could tell you was in your element. Like, it was times.
And you know what, bro? And this is my first time, because, like, with Mike P, let's show you progression real quick. Mike P, I didn't get 2 rounds out, choked, right? Second time against Holmesy, I got my material out, but it was still choppy. Franchise, clean, like my material. Now that I got that out the way and I could, like, get that off my shoulder, like, all right, cool. Now I could really, all right, now I'm gonna move a little bit more. I'm gonna perform a little bit more. I'm gonna give y'all a lot more. So it's like,
did that joint where you said in the third where it was like, I've been performing but staying still, like, joint? Yo, I thought that was hard. Like, I thought that was
I barely moved,
dope,
but still had to hand you the punch.
That was crazy. That was crazy. So you definitely was in that bag, man. It was good to see you back in your natural element, man. You know, such a big moment. These are such big moments, but I don't want people to take away from what you bring to the table. For you, where do you feel as far as, like, you know, getting your energy back, or as far as not being so mentally drained? Because you really were battling multiple leagues, small leagues, big leagues, multiple people, and giving really, like, high-level performances every single time. So, like, how do you feel now as far as this battle and knowing what you might have next? Are you gonna chill for a little bit, regroup more?
What I'm gonna do is definitely I wanted to leave on a strong note. I'm gonna take a little break. You know, I'll probably pop back out for URL November, December-ish, you know what I mean, depending on what they can throw.
Yeah, they got some interesting things that they're working on.
Yeah, too, absolutely. So I want to be able to take a little break to kind of just, like, this was cool, but I know I can get to a better, you know, place in my mind. You know what I mean? Reset, regroup. I got a lot of life to live right now outside of battle rap, and it's so time consuming. So I'm gonna take a break from URL for a little while, just to keep on staying in this good, healthy space of meditation and prayer. And that's kind of where the whole inspiration for Zen Mode kind of came from, you know what I mean? So I want to continue on that path, get my mind right. I feel like people forget that this is a mental game as well, you know what I'm saying? It becomes mentally straining, so I want to continue to better my mental health in that aspect, come back and give y'all something amazing probably towards the end of the year. And then we start 2021 back off right, you know what I mean?
Fire.
Season 2, you know what I mean? Say season 2, you know what I'm saying? So
as far as Ultimate Madness 2 now, We seen today was the semifinals. You guys got to pop it off and really set the tone.
Right.
But then these guys got to compete for this money, compete for this Summer Madness spot and everything.
Tonight was a great night for battle.
Yeah, what you thought about these battles, man? What you thought about Danny and Holmesy, and also Nun Nun and Danny Myers?
I'll start with this. Nun Nun and Bill, right? Nun Nun and Bill, great battle. Bill Collector came in there. I was worried for him because I saw him getting mic'd up and he seemed kind of like jittery, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But he came in there and it was a presence that he had that stood out, you know, to Nun Nun. Nun Nun was aggressive and he brought it, you know what I mean? Nun Nun was wilding, but at the same time, Bill Collector has this way of conveying something without being as aggressive, kind of like move on him, it moves and he knows how to crack a joke. So it's like, I think he stood out with that. Honestly, it was hard for me to call that. I might say 2-1 debatable, but you know, it won, you know, it was in favor of Bill Collector, so I'm not mad at that. But Danny and Holmesy.
That was the one?
Danny and Holmesy was the best battle of this tournament and the first tournament. You know what I'm saying? You could put that up there with your Jay and your Real Sick or your Kid Chaos and Real Sick. Shouts to Real Sick. I mean, he's fire. But that was one, bro. I'd never seen a 50-50 split on the fan vote. Yeah, never.
It showed the fans really was like, I don't know who to pick.
I'll tell you this much though, I don't agree fully with the judge's decision. Not saying that Holmesy didn't deserve it.
The 4-0 sweep?
But the 4-0 landslide, y'all should have put a little more thought into that in regards to, I feel like that should have really been like 2-2, it should have really came down the middle. But like, I feel like because Holmesy went second, he left a longer lasting impression. It really would have, it was gonna come down to who we're gonna hear last.
Wow.
It was one of those great battles where like, yo, Danny was killing it, but I remember Holmesy a little bit more because he was the last one, ending of round 1, ending of round 2, like closing out the battle. It's unfortunate, sometimes you have those battles, but that was a phenomenal battle, phenomenal battle, incredible.
Yeah, man, Holmesy was able to win another upset. You know, him and Nun Nun messed up everyone's bracket.
I can't even call, yo bro, I can't even call the winner for the finals now. Because a part of me is saying that Holmesy is the underdog that just took the game by storm in this tournament. But when you see everything that Bill has went through and how much he's continuing to elevate every battle and show more character, like, that man got LB on his corner, like on some, like, he told me after the battles, like, bro, LB was with me the whole time, bro. And I can't doubt that with how he's been able to push through the mental blocks in his mind and still be able to give y'all grade A performances. So it's like, real. I don't know who to go for. That's gonna be a crazy one. All I know is anyway, that 25 going to the Loud, you know what I'm saying? Like, shouts to Dre and all them. That's real. They get to take that one home. That's a loud opener right there, bro. That's a loud opener right there. So shouts to Dre, all y'all, Flaws, everybody, man. That's gonna be a crazy one.
Do you feel like this is Ultimate Madness? Do you feel like this tournament has been a healthy thing for battle rap as far as the competition and just, you know, the fact that there's multiple battles happening and guys get like a guy like Holmesy, the guy can start to propel himself to where. I was talking to Smack and Bees and they're like, we got to give this nigga bigger names. Yeah. Like they feel like, yo, this is what we have to do.
When we start looking at like what this did for the first battles, I mean the first tournament, right? It gave the newer guys a platform.
Jada Nightwing.
Real Sick.
Luke Castro.
Chaos. Luke Castro, right?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It gave a lot of them a chance. This one, it gave people that were kind of in the back of the class a chance to step forward. Yes. Holmesy the God. Nun. You know what I'm saying? Breakout performances every single round. The fact that they made it to the semis and defied all odds shows like, yo, I've always had it. I just needed the opportunity to show the world. And Holmesy did that. Nun did that. Win or lose for Nun. Like, I told him after the battle, bro, you struck fear in a lot of people, bro. And you gained a lot of fans just based off of how well you did your thing. This one was about the underdogs, you know what I'm saying? The first one was about the new class. This one was about the underdogs. So, I don't know, man.
So do you think it is a positive? Because I'm hearing Smack said they definitely want to work on an Ultimate Madness 3. Do you think it's a positive thing to keep going for the culture?
Yeah, absolutely. But it's like, we got to work on time preparation.
2 weeks ain't good enough?
2 weeks, like, come on. If y'all want the best, you got to give us time to really, you know what I mean? Even the off-week battles. I got battles set up in like a week and a half. You got to give people time. So plan ahead. Plan a little bit more ahead, right? We got to be better prep time. and maybe the incentive could go up, because
Okay.
if the incentive goes up, maybe you'll get bigger names to come out.
That's
you know what
real.
I'm saying?
That's real.
But that's just based off me. I can't talk because I lost
Would
first
you
round.
be willing to join again? Do a tournament again?
Nah, I
Okay.
feel like I don't want to rob somebody else of that experience.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
real.
somebody else could be more deserving in the situation. Like I lost fair and
That's
square.
respectful.
Like I'll be on an off week. You know what I'm saying? I'll do a rookies versus vets.